Hello, I'm Ayana Woods. Is your small business losing money? Accepting credit cards is a crucial part of profitability in businesses today. Essentially, businesses lose money if they aren't accepting credit cards as a form of payment. Why is that? Well, with the widespread use of debit cards and credit cards and check cards, people are using cash for their day-to-day transactions less and less. In today's society, most people only carry a few dollars on them for emergency purposes only. Personal checks are becoming a thing of the past. They're cumbersome for the consumer. They take a lot of time to write at the time of checkout. And for the merchant, the cost of recovering insufficient funds for a check is staggering when you compare it to a credit card. In fact, a lot of stores are not accepting checks at all. The merchant services or credit card processor is able to check the availability of funds immediately. With checks, it takes a few days. The boom of online shopping, or what we call e-commerce, makes it so that everyone has to have a debit card or a credit card, and if you have an online store, you have to accept credit cards or debit cards. How do businesses get paid when the customer uses a debit card or credit card for services? Well, the credit card is swiped, and the merchant services company confirms the amount that's available. The merchant services then collects the money from the customer's account and deposits the money into the business's bank account. Now, the merchant services charges the business a small fee for this transaction. The fee may be less than 1% or can be as high as 3%. The amount paid to the business depends on the credit card processing company and the size of the business. So when I say size of business, I mean how many transactions per day and how large are those transactions. On the merchant services processing side, there's a profit from large volumes of transactions being processed or hefty transaction fees imposed on businesses who have a small volume of transactions, but those volumes of transactions are in large amounts, large dollar amounts. On the business side, it's best for the business to obviously decrease costs to increase profits. So businesses will look for a merchant services company that have the lowest rate per transaction and deposit funds as quickly as possible. If you're looking to go into business as a credit card processor, it is important to keep in mind that your customers are going to want the lowest rate per transaction. When starting a business, that will be accepting payments in exchange for products or services. Being able to accept credit cards and payments will play a major role in profits because most people do not carry cash. Most people don't carry a checkbook, and writing checks is a hassle. Assess the size of your business and select the best merchant services provider for your situation. Some companies may offer better transaction rates for a few transactions of large dollar amounts, while others offer better transaction rates for a large number of transactions for small amounts of money. The days of cash is king are over because no one really carries cash anymore. Checks, while useful, are not convenient for daily use, and merchant services is necessary to be profitable in business. So choose a service that best suits your business. If you are interested in saving money on merchant services in your current existing business, contact me at fancyfreellc.com. If you are interested in making money off of processing merchant services at local businesses, contact me at fancyfreellc.com.